Today's topic you'll find out as we go. But the essential question, ¿Qué está encima de la mesa? Let's move. El azúcar. I think you can see it right there. Sugar. Azúcar. It's actually a cognate, even though it's hard to tell. La sal. Add a T and you got the English version, salt. La sal. La pimienta. Goes with pepper. It is pepper. Goes with salt. Salt and pepper. La pimienta. Pepper. La cuchara. Spoon. La cuchara. El tenedor. Fork. El tenedor. El cuchillo. Knife. El cuchillo. El plato. Plate. El plato. El plato hondo, which means literally the deep plate. Sometimes in some places you might hear it referred to as a cuenco, which is like a hollow, but plato hondo is the standard and the most common, a deep plate. El plato hondo, bowl. El plato hondo, bowl. La servilleta, napkin. La servilleta. La taza, cup. La taza. Keep in mind this is different from el vaso, glass. Not as in the thing glass, but as in a glass of water. And usually referring to, like a nicer one, like you might use in a restaurant. Taza being more like a cup, a mug, or something with a handle. So el vaso, the glass, as in a glass of water. La taza, a cup, as in a cup to drink out of. Camarera or camarero, a waitress or a waiter. Camarero, camarera, someone who serves you at a restaurant. La cuenta, the bill. La cuenta. So if you're at a restaurant, you might pedir la cuenta, ask for the bill. La cuenta. El menú. This is a toughie. Don't forget that accent. El menú. El postre. Dessert. El postre. And if you want to ask for a dessert, you might say, de postre me gustaría un pastel. Which basically means for dessert, I would like a cake. De postre is how you would say for dessert. El plato principal, the main dish or the main course, the principal dish. El plato principal, the entree we might call it in English, which is borrowing from French, but that's another story. El plato principal, the entree. And of course, if you're ordering it at a restaurant, you would say, de plato principal, yo quiero 3 tacos. For the main dish, I would like 3 tacos. Rica, rico, just a word to describe, it means rich, and it can be used in the sense of you got a lot of money, but when applied to food, it means tasty, delicious. La comida es muy rica. The food is very delicious. You could also use deliciosa or delicioso, and, it means delicious. El helado es muy delicioso. Ice cream is very delicious. All right, pause there and take a second. Get out your utility words notes. We're just going to add a few words and phrases to those. Here we go. Pedir. It's a verb, E to I, stem-changing boot verb. And you heard me use it earlier when talking about how we might use vocabulary in a restaurant. Pedir means to ask for. Not to ask, like a question, to ask for something, to request. That's pedir. And if you would please make a chart, one of these, a verb chart in your notes, we will get down the conjugations. In fact, why don't you see if you can do it? It's an IR verb, and it's a stem-changing boot verb. The E changes to an I inside the boot. See if you can do it. I'll give you some help. If you're at a restaurant, a guy ordering might say, yo pido, I ask for. Yo pido un vaso de agua. I ask for a glass of water. And the camarera might say, tú pides un vaso de agua. You ask for a glass of water. And someone else at the table might say, él pide un vaso de agua. He's asking for a drink of water. And if they were both asking for something, they could say, nosotros pedimos un vaso de agua. Of course, the ellos, ellas, ustedes form would be ellos piden. So there's your conjugations for pedir. Add them to your chart. Should look like that. The vosotros form, vosotros pedís. All right, let's keep going. Desear, it's a cognate. Desire. Desire. Like this is what my students always say to me. I just desire to learn something new. Desear. And make a chart for that and put down the conjugations. It's just a regular AR verb. No need to worry about stem changes or anything. Yo deseo, tú deseas, ella desea, él desea, nosotros deseamos, ustedes, ellos, or ellas desean, and vosotros deseáis. Venir. We've used this one, we've practiced it, but let's make sure you've got it in your notes. Remember, it's a boot verb. E changes to an IE, and the yo form is a yo-go verb. Should have something like this. Yo vengo, tú vienes, ella, él, or usted viene, nosotros venimos, ustedes, ellos, or ellas vienen, and vosotros venís. And it means, that's right, to come. Venir, to come. Like Spock here. Yo vengo en paz. I come in peace. Don't forget that it's a yo-go verb. Tu vienes, of course, like what Harry Potter says. This actually doesn't have to do with venir, but I thought it was funny. All right, and nosotros form, remember it's outside the boot, so nosotros or nosotras venimos. No stem change. Da da da. Traer is a new verb. It means to bring. And let's make a chart for this. I'll tell you this. It is a yo-go verb as well. And it's a little unusual. So here, let me help you out. Go ahead and copy down this chart. This is just good stuff to know. Traer, to bring. Yo traigo. It's a little unusual there in the yo form. The other forms conjugate regular, just like any ER verb. Tú traes, ella, él, or usted trae. Nosotros traemos. Ustedes, ellos, ellas traen. And vosotros traéis. So I can say, yo traigo la lucha, I bring the fight. Or le traigo means I'll bring something to you, or to him or to her. The you, that's the usted you. Te traigo would mean I bring it to you in the tu form. Me trae would be, can you bring me, or you bring me something. Me trae mi chapstick. You bring me my chapstick. Ahora is just a great word to know. It means now. Ahora. It means at this moment, you know, ahora, now. Algo más. I'll give you a second to think about this. Algo más. Here's a clue. Something more. That's right. Algo más. De nada, we already know. You're welcome. De nada. Make sure you know it. Make sure you got it. Otro. This is a handy one. You may have seen it around. Other. It is a cognate, just a little bit different in Spanish. Otro, other. Me faltan, it means literally I lack, or to me it lacks. Basically it means I need. You know, I need this or I need that. If you were at a restaurant, you could say, me faltan unas servilletas. I'm lacking some napkins, or I need some napkins. Can you bring them to me? Or in the case of this minion, me falta una vacación. I need a vacation. Quisiera means I would like. It could also be used for he would like or she would like, or even usted form, you would like. Yo quisiera un vaso de leche. I would like a glass of milk. All right, que plus adjective. We've already seen this structure, but just to make sure you know it, it means how, whatever. For example, how delicious. Que delicioso. How disgusting. Que asco. Or how fun. Que divertida. So put down those examples just to know that structure. And finally, you don't have to write these down if you already have them, but tener calor means to be hot, as in I'm hot. Oh, it's so hot out. Tener frío, of course, would be it's cold, I'm cold. Literally, I have cold. And tener sueño means I am sleepy. Literally, I have dream or dreaminess. I'm tired, basically. And that's all for tonight, class. Gracias. Adios.